going on, YouTube? Thank you guys for joining me on another video. I'm super excited to have you guys here. First thing I want to say is thank you so much. Y'all got me over 100 subscribers now on YouTube. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Thank you all for coming in, commenting, liking on it. Thanks for Camel Games for making me a YouTube veteran in their Discord, which I'm pretty appreciative of. It's been a crazy transition from doing FPS games and then coming into a mobile game, but I've really enjoyed it. I've met some great people here and I can't wait to continue with you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, please put them right there on the YouTube video or join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description as well. And come talk to us. We're always just chatting, joking around, figuring out new strategies and stuff like that. So hang out, join the community. I'd love to have you guys here. And furthermore, we have the totems that we need to talk about because I've been getting so many requests on which totem should I use? How do the totems work? What is this? What is that? Well, I'll just dive right on into it. First thing, we have to understand what materials you have to work with when it comes to totems, okay? So if we're going to the breakdown section, go to the Oracle shop, you can see what we have to work with. One, you have tattoos. You have the blue, the purple, and the gold tattoos, okay? That's gonna upgrade the ability of your totem. Then you have the rune stones. And now with this new update, you have the normal rune stones and you have the superior rune stones. Normal rune stones are for the blue, superior for the purple and the gold. Now, some people were like super excited about this, like, oh yes, now my superior rune stones, I can use the same amount and put them in the gold and I can get up to level 61. No, not at all. Because even though they did switch it over, so now we can actually purchase totem or purchase rune stones for the gold totems. Let's just check this out real quick. So I haven't upgraded this totem at all, right? Let's go into this section. For me to upgrade one level in this totem force, and only you can see only cost me 50 superior runes, right? Let's go to gold. Find a level 1. Here we go. The first level, 200 rune stones for just 1 point in the first level of this totem force. So yes, they did convert it, so now the gold and the purple are together in the superior runes, and now it's super expensive to upgrade this gold. Now when you're looking at these, what do we got? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 different totems. Which one is right for you? Which one is right for your march? Now the first thing I want to ask you guys when you're looking at your army, because I don't know what your stats look like, if you're super high in attack and really low in defense or HP, I recommend the darkness totem. The darkness totem, if you're going to look at the totem force, all these are exactly the same. Let's look at the max level preview. It's going to give you a lot more frontline HP. You can see the infantry HPs at 14% and your cavalry HPs at 14%. And that's just for one totem force. This is for the maxed out level. And there's 3 of them. So 14, 14, 28, 14, 42. I hope so. Check my math, please. 42 extra points you can put into your HP for your front line. So if you're lacking HP in your front line and your beast is you're focusing on your attack and your beast, all your gear is focused towards attack, all of your artifacts are focused towards attack, and you want to add some HP to your march, this is the way to do it with a darkness totem. Now, if you're like me, where I kind of keep everything balanced and I ended up having more HP on my calves and less attack than I actually wanted for my archers, I recommend the fire totem if you want to add more attack to your marches. Now, one acts as a red artifact as some of the skill that you can get when you use the superior tattoos. You can use that on these guys, and it does give you an extra way to kill troops in your marches. Also, let's look at the totem force here. Your max level, archer attack 14% and mage attack 14%. You can get that 3 times. If you max out all 3, that's an additional 42% on your mage and your archer attack. So if you're an archer mage or archer main or a mage main and you need more attack, I recommend the fire totem. Now, if you're looking for a really good skill, you think you're pretty good on your HP and your attack, and you're just like, I want a totem that's going to help me out with like a good skill, I recommend this order totem. This is the last one here. It's a pretty balanced totem when you're looking at your max level preview. It does give you archer attack. It does give you infantry HP. Down here below, it's going to give you a lot of reduction stats, which are always good. Okay. And then if you look at the totem skill, it's after the 9 seconds of the battle. I believe it's, yeah, after 9 seconds of the battle, it puts a shield around your front line. So if you're doing an SOS with a straight line formation, like we discussed in the formation video, this is going to help that front line survive longer in case you get a bunch of reinforcements. You want to get some more kills off of one march, off of that one SOS. I really do recommend the order totem to beefing up your front line. It's going to make longer fights last, well, obviously last longer, and it's going to keep your back line to keep killing, which is exactly what you want to do. So if you're looking for a good ability, I recommend the order totem. You need HP, I recommend the darkness totem. And if you need more attack, I recommend the fire totem. If you don't plan on spending any money on this game, or don't plan on spending any money on the totems, you do have the blues, which you can get the rune stones, and you can also get the tattoos from doing the daily quests. You have this one, the fertility totem. Let's look at the max level on this guy. That's going to have your cavalry HP, so that's going to have infantry HP as well. So this is going to be your health totem if you want more HP. And then you have the hunting totem. This is going to have your attacks for your mage and your archers if you're looking to beef up your archer and your mage attacks. All right, so it's kind of like the watered down version of the darkness totem and the fire totem. Now let's talk about goals. If you got tons of money and you want to blow a bunch of it, and you compete in all the events, and we want to roll the dice a million times, and you want to do the events that they're doing, okay? So they have these available. They're really, really expensive to buy into. This is kind of what we see normally in this type of game, right? I'm not even going to say it, but let's look at this totem here. Max level preview. It does only give you the 9% on archer attack, mage attack, infantry and cavalry HP boost at 9%, so it's pretty balanced, but it does give you a little bit of damage buffs when you're attacking for your mage and your archers. It gives you a critical strike rate boost, which is only 3%, damage reduction for your army at 1%, so it's got some reduction in damage increase stats, which do add up over time. Now if we look at the wrath totem, I was working on this for a little bit. Same thing you're going to see with archer, mage attack, cavalry HP, infantry HP. It's pretty balanced with those stats, but you increase the attack of archers and mages at 9%. So this is going to be a really good attack totem. Also, the critical strike boost is 6%. Imagine getting that on all three. That's 18% on your critical strike. And if you also have the bow red, that adds another 1.5 to your critical strike. That could be a really, really dangerous totem to have. So end game, I definitely want to push these totems, but for right now, since I have a decent amount of purple runes, I'm going to use those on the purple totems until I get more of them. Then I can reset them and then put them into the gold if I needed to. But that's a pretty simple explanation. The last thing I want to say about totems, very, very important, guys. When you have artifacts, right? Let's look in your array. You don't want to put any of the artifacts you have in your array on your totem. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say I'm going to attack my farm. You see that there's a fire totem activated here. It pulls those totem or your artifacts into that fire totem. So if you're using that in your array and you send this out, it's going to take it out of your array and put it in the totem, so it's not effective your march. So please be careful with that. Other than that, man, that's all you got to really know about the totems. Is figure out what you need in your march. If you have a question or you want me to look at your stats, please drop it in the Discord. I look at them all the time. I really enjoy this stuff for some weird reason. So message me in Discord, ask me, and I'll be like, hey, I think you need more HP. Let's look at the darkness totem. Hey, I think you need more attack. Let's look at the fire totem. Or hey, I think your stats are really great. I really recommend this order totem. That's going to give you your shield when you do. You're going to be a monster when you do your SOSs. So please message me in the Discord, drop a comment. I'd be really excited to see what you guys have to say about the video. If there's any questions you guys might have, put it in the comments. Again, Discord's always open, so am I. But until next time, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will be answering any questions in my next videos based upon the comments I see down here. So please drop a comment what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.